Do they ever bring you in to talk to young wrestlers, like to give them?
They
Like,
just did.
Yeah. What is that like?
It's fun, you know. They had me come to an interview class for NXT while they were in L.A. I'm sorry, they had me come into a interview class. Now they're on this program where they're hiring or bringing nothing but college athletes, D1 college athletes, into the training center. So when they're in L.A., they've brought in, I want to say 50 or maybe even 100. I think it was 50 college athletes all over the country. And then when we went to UCLA, and they had them do endurance training, then they had them come to a seminar where I talked about how to learn how to interview, which is really hard to explain because it's got to come from here. It's got to come from here.
Yeah.
And it's the biggest problem is really if they got 100 people, let's say, at NXT right now, out of that 100 people, 1% might make it. I was trying to figure out today I'm with a friend of mine who used to work there. In the last 5 years, of all the kids over there, right? Rhea Ripley, Austin Theory. That's in the last 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now think about that. And prior to that, it's been 10 years since Ashley went there. The biggest group they had to come out one time, which revolutionized the women's division, was when Sasha, Charlotte, my daughter, Bailey, and Becky Lynch came up.
Yeah.
Then the whole thing started to change around.
Oh, totally.
And
his
then
daughter literally changed it. It used to be called the Divas Champ. It was like all overly. It was like bad.
Yeah.
There was no respect towards women whatsoever.
Yeah.
And to their credit, they basically did that. It's almost not even a Vince thing.
Then Ronda came.
Yeah.
Which gave it a big shot, but
Yeah.
the only one that wasn't afraid of Ronda was my daughter.
Right.
Then my daughter Ronda would tear it down.
Oh my God! Literally the best women's wrestling matches ever. Because
Ashley's not afraid of her. So the key thing with Ronda, because Ronda was ragdoll with the judo, right?
Yeah.
And those girls weren't used to that.
Us wrestling, the people that knew both are like, this might not go good for Ronda. But meanwhile, because of the judo, she was such a natural wrestler.
Oh,
so
God,
she was putting on a fucking multi-million-dollar show all the time.
I love Ronda.
She's so great at promo, too. She's so great at playing a badass.
Yeah,
because you think she's not going to be. It's almost like a misdirect. It's like when we've had with some comedians that might be a little bit crazy, and we're like, let's go watch their set and see how it goes. And they're like, they're dialed-in geniuses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That thing they did at WrestleMania where she came out of the crowd with The Rock. And she was throwing Stephanie around and then Hunter. I mean, she's phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
But as far as the girl matches, my daughter was the only one who's not afraid of her.
She's the most successful to ever go over from MMA other than Brock started at pro wrestling, but she's the most successful, right?
By
the transition,
far,
by far.
Yeah, Brock number one, her number two.
And for good reason, both of them. It's not like, oh, they really made that entertaining or they learned that one little trick.
No,
they were ready. Those are pure athletes. That's what you need to be. That's how you need to.
And they earned their keep. I mean, they were, I think sometimes the talent gets jealous of people just come in and out and all that. Well, Ron and Brock have paid the price. I mean, what are you going to say?
Yeah, you can't say shit.
Right, it's Ronda Rousey, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, it was Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah, do what you please. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Yeah, Brock flirted a couple times with coming back, and I really thought he was. Because that guy really loves to fight. He loves pro wrestling, but he really loves real fighting, too.
Yeah.
It would, it wasn't for that diverticulitis where he had to get, I think he got like 6 inches of his intestines removed, which is a fucking major surgery.
Yeah.
Big deal. And for him to come back, and then he fought Alistair Overeem back in the very loose drug testing days. And Alistair Overeem came in there looking like a fucking science project and kicked Brock in the stomach, like right where he had the surgery. And it was rough.
Yeah.